Alright, let's just get into it. So, I'm here playing ZZZ, or rather, I'm just standing here. But the point of this video and why I'm making it this way is that I originally wanted to make, an 8 to 10 minute video about what's wrong with ZZZ and why it doesn't seem to be as popular or even as played as any other Hoyo games, especially comparing to the likes of its similar games being Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail. And, well, I figured, you know what, there's a new update, might as well hop on, see, if something changed. And the last time I was logged on and played this game was back when miHoyo came out. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Other than that first update, essentially launch, when Ellen came out, I found the game to be very boring. It was one of those where everything was shallow. It was like, the combat was fine, and you could argue it was good, but I found it to be too simplistic. And the issue I had with this game was that the combat was just boring. I'm just be honest with you here. Combat is boring. It's way too simplistic. And when you compare it to other games such as, Wuthering Waves and even Honkai Impact, it wasn't fun. And even after I pulled for Ellen was actually kind of disappointing as well. Compared to, the first premium character such as Zilla in Honkai Star Rail, Zilla was fun and meta for almost like half a year. You play Ellen and other than maybe the first couple of hours, it shows her true colors and you find that, there's really not much to it, and she maybe made the combat feel a little bit better just because she was that premium DPS character that was only available at launch, essentially. And then when Zhu Yuan came out, she made things fun as well. She kind of added the whole dot or damage over time meta to it. But even then, at that point, I was just kind of burnt out. I was like, why am I still playing this when I could be playing Wuthering Waves or, God forbid, Genshin Impact? But I guess the point is I'm disappointed because you can tell that the devs care about this game. This game is high quality in terms of gacha games. It's AAA. Heck, you can even argue it's quadruple A with the animations. The animations are insane. It's definitely a new industry standard. But and before I go on, the characters themselves are actually pretty interesting themselves, especially the maids, the police force, and even the main characters. The fact that you have two of them that you can swap out now. I think it was a couple updates back that you could switch between the two main characters, being Bell and, I don't remember the guy's name. I don't even play him. But yeah, I'm just disappointed because why would you make this game? I guess that's what I'm thinking about. When you have Honkai Impact the Third, that's essentially very similar to, the combat, the overworld, Why not just, instead of making a brand new game, you just reinvest, the assets, the money into that game instead, when Honkai itself is a significantly stronger IP compared to ZZZ, and let's not even start with the name. ZZZ, that was a joke for a while, it was literally snooze. And that's how I feel playing this game. I'm tired, I'm bored. And, when miHoyo came out, and everyone knew, kind of similar to my video with, my previous video was Girls Frontline 2 with Klukai, everyone knew that miHoyo was going to be coming out. And it's just like, well, why not just save up for that character who's, is gonna be completely broken because she's one of those, I forget what it's called. She's one of those hunters. She's the equivalent to an Archon or an Emanator from Genshin and Honkai Star Rail. So, essentially I just saved up. I got Yuri 1 and then I just saved up until Miyabi came out. And when Miyabi came out, I got her third, or technically fourth duplicate, whatever that did. I forget exactly what it was, but I don't know what they call them, cinemas, her third copy, third eyeline. And she made the game really fun for me for about a week, I would say. And the reason she made it fun was that she changed the combat. Before you had that, do your rotations, the only way you could counter was to, swap out your characters. But with Miyabi, you could have her on the field the entire time. And she gave you those, like the Devil May Cry, gameplay. Especially, Virgil, yeah, that meme. And the reason she was so fun was she was completely broken. Enemies that would take, a couple minutes to defeat, and this is endgame by the way, you could defeat them in like 30 seconds with Miyabi, and not even a fully built one. And she would just destroy the game, and that's what made it fun, for the week. And then after a while, you're just like, okay, she's broken, she makes endgame, the game trivial. So I dropped it again. And then, with the new update, with, Ambi, S-rank Ambi, I decided, maybe I'll give it another shot. Opened up the game, and I've been stuck here for the last 10 minutes deciding on what I want to do. Even look at the UI. The UI is just, oh my god, the UI is so bad. Like you come back, you haven't played this game for a while, and you're just like, where the heck do I go? Oh, and the events is, we're overwhelmed with events, by the way. There's like 20 events, and I don't have the time or the care to do them. But and I get the idea behind the whole UI having, the unique name so that oh, signal search, that's from ZZZ. But it's too much. It's too it should have just. There's a reason why the Gacha games kind of have a standard in terms of the UI, and I can tell you this much: it doesn't help this game at all. But I'm kind of digressing here. It's just this game. This game is sad because quality is there. Everything could be good, but it's just so boring. It's like a shiny rock, but it's hollow on the inside. And this was supposed to be like the third big miHoyo game, but it was kind of, it was already the smaller one out of the big three, even at launch, and it's perplexing. So, like I said, I originally wanted to make a video on this, but I just try to get some gameplay, some B-roll, and this game is just not cutting it for me. I don't want to make a video about this. Just wanted to give you my thoughts as to what my thoughts are about ZZZ, and I follow the community and the content creators, and there's a certain content creator that I'm not going to mention, but he says that this game needs a guy to bring this game out. The problem is this game doesn't need a guide. It just needs to be a new game, essentially, at this point. It's unfortunate. So yeah, leave your thoughts in the comments. I'd like to hear what you guys think, but these are just my honest, unscripted thoughts. And probably my next video Probably gonna take a break this week. My next video will probably be just a reaction towards the live stream for Castris, because that's gonna be a lot of fun. So, with all that being said, I appreciate you guys tuning in, watching this very unorthodox video, but I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.